and chill. Today, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about a question that came up on one of the forums I'm in on diamond painting today, and I thought it's a really good question, and probably if she's asking it, a lot more people are asking it too, or thinking it, and not asking it because they think it might sound dumb, but it's not dumb at all to ask questions about things that you don't know. I mean, how do we learn things unless we ask the question, right? So her first question was, how do I use this and get the beads to the drills to line up? Okay, and so I thought I would demonstrate that because it can be difficult. She had mentioned she wants to get some of the more fancier, bigger trays, but she just doesn't have the funds right now to do that. And you know what? That's okay, because you can totally do a diamond painting using this tray. Once you, and I will say, to get one of these without paying a lot of extra money, go on to Amazon and look for the budget-friendly Diamond Art Club kits. That's the best way to do it. Go buy a little painting that costs $14.99. They've got a couple of them on there right now. I also, for Christmas, I'm doing Christmas in July on my Facebook group, and I happened to find a bunch of Diamond Art Club kits on HSN. Just go to hsn.com, put in Diamond Art Club, and you'll find some kits. And they were running some little tiny Christmas things were running anywhere from $8 and something to 13 or 14, and then they had a few bigger prints that were more. I think they were like $18, and then there was some bigger ones that were more. But you can get a really inexpensive kit that way. You can also go to Diamond Art Club, and they have small little projects on there that you can find. I don't remember what they're called, but this little thing where you'll have a figurine that you paint, that are usually about $15. So you can get an idea of what the big deal is about Diamond Art Club by buying one of their smaller kits. But the bonus to that is you also then get one of their kits, and these are really nice. For example, on the this is one that I bought on HSN for my Christmas in July. It is coasters, a stocking, a couple ornaments, and this, I believe, was like, I want to say it was like $14 or something like that. Now, you do have to pay shipping through HSN, but sometimes, sometimes they will have, sorry about that, sometimes they will have, in fact, probably this weekend, if you're seeing this is the 5th, so I would go today and look, because often during holiday weekends they do free shipping on everything. I would go check their sites, because that's a really good deal, because their shipping on these were $5.50 each, which adds up. So this is not a Diamond Art Club. This is an Amazon purchase I made. I'm using it as an example. The gal asked on the thing, the first question she asked was, how do I get the diamonds to line up in the trays? I don't have the money to go and buy one of the big fancy ones, but how do I get it to work in the little green boats? Because that's all she's got. And that's all you need. I mean, yes, you might want to upgrade later if this becomes something that you really like to do, but if you're just trying it out and you've never done it before, this is going to work. I used these boats for the first, year and a half that I did it. I didn't know any better. I wasn't on any websites. I didn't even realize that people did YouTube on Diamond Art Club, or on Diamond Art. And so I didn't know. You don't know what you don't know. And so I was using the boats until I got a kit that came with the other ones, and I was like, whoa, these are much better. So anyways, so you dump your diamonds in like you normally would, and you just slightly shake it. You're not you're not wanting to make big movements because they'll fly right out if you move too. So you're just making a very, very, you know, soft movement. And then once it looks like then you just tip it a little bit. And when you tip it, I've got too many diamonds in here as part of the problem. With these green ones, with these little boats, you really can't use too many diamonds. So I'm going to go ahead and just pour some of these in here. You'll see as I'm doing it what happens there. So that's just, so the key with the green boats is not to have too many diamonds in there because it's not going to work the way you want it to. And there you go. Now that's not perfect, but that's enough to work with. And then I just lay down as many as I can with this setup. I don't have my light board on because it's not plugged in. But you lay down as many as you can. And then when it gets to where there, you know, say it gets to where there's, then you just start shaking it again and do it again. So you're just, it's a constant do-over as you get down lower and lower in your diamonds. And so that, and then the next question that was asked was, how do I paint in sections? Now, when I first started doing diamond painting, I would pull my canvas up to about here, bend it over, and I would just work straight along the bottom until I got that section done. And it would take a really long time. As I started learning more about how diamond art works, and I started watching a few channels on YouTube, I found somebody who was using release papers. Now, I buy mine on Amazon really cheap. I think it's like maybe $7 or $8 for this huge pack of them. I mean, it's like 300 sheets, I think. So you're not going to run out anytime soon. And then I just cut them to size. You know, you take your scissors, you cut them down to what size you want them, and then put them down. And these ones are safe on both sides. Now, you do have to be careful with release paper because some of them, if they have pictures or something on them, you want to be very careful not to get the wrong side down because it will go down and it will not want to come up. It'll stick to your painting. It could ruin your painting and your day. So I only buy the ones that I can that are double-sided. It's just safer that way. There's no chance of an accident happening. So that is my demonstration for you today. Oh, she asked how do you paint in the section. So once you've got that, then I just work from color to color. I put down all the 2s, and then I go to here, there's L's, and then the next color would be, and I just go until I have this section completed. So what happens if I don't get it all done at one time? That's why I keep this on. I do not take this plastic off. Some people rip the whole plastic off and then put their cover sheets on. I don't. One, I like to see what I'm working on. And 2, I like this. As you can hear in the background right now, I have 5 parakeets. And they're being rather loud and obnoxious, and I apologize for that. I'm probably going to do a voiceover because they're being a little rowdy today. But if I don't, forgive me. I'm trying to get this up quick so it shows this gal how to do it. So when I'm done, say I only do a small portion or I only get one color done and I need to go do something else, I just put that down and it's safe. Nothing's going to get on it. No hair, no dust, no bird, you know what. Nothing's going to happen. So that's how I do it. And so hopefully this was helpful. But these are just 2 tips, maybe 3 if you add just a couple tips on the other. The other thing I wanted to say is the gal had said she wanted to get some more, you know, better trays. And my suggestion is, and right now I'm doing Christmas in July on my Facebook page. My Facebook page is Sparkle and Chill, at Sparkle and Chill. So check it out, join, I'd love to have you. So right now, if you want to join our Christmas in July group that's going on, I ordered this off of HSN. Right now we're in a holiday weekend, so most likely there's free shipping right now. I paid shipping, but I think this was like $14 plus shipping or $13. I can't remember how much it was, but they weren't real expensive. And then I bought a couple other things that were like $8, and they were $8 plus shipping, so they all came out to about $14.99. But they also have some diamond art paintings that are on there as well, for reasonable prices, lower prices. And every one comes with a kit that has one of these in it. That's what I was trying to say. I'm not promoting DAC or anything. I'm just saying this is a way to get a nice tray without having to just go try to buy a nice tray. And it also comes with it also comes with a diamond art pin. They have these special pins that are really kind of nice, but mine isn't sitting where it was, so I'm not sure where I put it. Anyhow, so try that, but if you want to do Christmas in July with us, that's a great way to get some Christmas paintings for low budget, small projects. And yeah. So anyways, I didn't want to take up too much time, just wanted to give a couple tips. Thank you for coming by, and talk to you soon. Have a great day. Please like, subscribe, all that stuff. Talk to you soon. Bye now.